Hey y'all, welcome to the Honesty Circle. It is me, your host, Sierra Elise, and I hope you're taking care of not only your spiritual and mental health, but I hope you're taking care of your emotional and physical health so you can be your best self this week. Today's episode is going to be about unwinding from your day. Hey guys, I am so happy to be back on the mic. So as you guys know, I said on my Instagram, I had my wisdom teeth taken out about 2 weeks ago, and I've been just adjusting to my mouth feeling different and the pain going away, the swelling going away. But now I am back and I'm so happy to be here making another episode. Like I said on the intro, today's going to be about unwinding. So what is unwinding? I think of unwinding as just taking, if there's like the knob on the volume, it's like turning the volume down on your day. It's no longer moving at a high pace, no longer going. It's like, all right, let's pump the brakes and let's ease into a calmer, more steady time so I can, get myself together. So what does that look like when it comes to your day though? So for me personally, I try to unwind every night. And that's just kind of where I take it slow. I, disconnect from my phone. I pour back into myself from a busy day, or even like if I can't do it every day, especially by the end of the week, I'm like, okay, let me clean up my space. Let me turn on some music, turn on a candle, spend less time in front of the screen. Because especially with Zoom classes and Zoom everything now, you're on the computer so much. So let's take some time away from the computer and let's put it back into me, and let's put it back into the space that I'm in, and get to a calm, get to a peace. And so I want to share, there's so many different ways, so many different ways to unwind. But I think unwinding is important because it helps me, one, sleep better at night, knowing to clear my head and clear my space. I can sleep and rest really well. It also helps me not carry the baggage from the day before into the next day. And I think for me, sometimes when I don't unwind, if I had a busy day or stressful day, that stress and that busyness, that feeling that I had the day before carries into my next day because I didn't address it the day before. And I didn't, get to a peace before I went to sleep. I went to sleep with everything on my mind, and I just continued to wake up on the same pace, everything's still in my mind. So I think it's so important just to get to a peace, especially with everything going on in life right now. Life can get crazy. And if you don't take time to find a steady balance and find the peace, you're going to go crazy. And no one wants to go crazy. No one wants to be hectic all the time. So unwinding is so important into finding that peace, finding that level, calm ground. So let's talk about different ways you can unwind and what unwinding could look like for you. So like I said, for me, my unwind starts once I, finish every all my tasks for the day, eat dinner, calm, whatever. So I go in the shower and I do a shower meditation that I kind of made it myself. And I just talk to myself in that time. And I'm just rinsing off all the stress, all the things that have been thrown at me of the day. And I'm physically as it's going down the drain, I speak it out. So all the stress is running down, all the anger is running down, all the frustration is running down. Whatever that negative feeling was, I'm telling it, okay, you're going down the drain as I am showering, and it is no longer a part of me because it is going down the drain as I'm showering. Another thing I tell myself too is I think about the positives. And in those times, I'm like, okay, what positive things, what seeds did I plant today that I want to carry into the next day? And I tell myself, as the water is hitting my body, the water is, watering all those seeds that I have planted today. And I just kind of take that time to just think and process what happened today. what went on in my day today and how did that make me feel? Was I stressed? Was it a good day? Was I happy? Was I sad? Was I a little anxious? Like, what was I feeling in the day? And kind of addressing in my shower where that came from and stuff like that. So for me, once I take my shower, boom, get in the clothes, get in the bed, and I pull out my journal. Everything I thought about in the shower, I then write it down and actually physically write it down and get it out of my head, because talking to myself is all fun and dandy, but sometimes my thoughts can get twisted in my head. So writing it out just kind of gets it out of my head and onto some paper. Another thing I like to do too is I actually do other type of meditations as well. And meditation kind of just gets my mind on a mindfulness side. I do like mindfulness meditations. So honestly, you can look up on YouTube different meditations if you want, but that's kind of what I do. But like I said, that's what I do. I know there's so many different ways in which you can unwind from your day. Some people go on walks. Some people just listen to music. Some people stretch and exercise. There's just so many different ways in which you can de-stress and just unwind from your day. I think it's important just to find what's going to work for you. And so I want to challenge everybody to find what's going to help you unwind and to de-stress after a stressful day, or to heighten a positive day. So what are you going to do every day? What are you going to commit to every day before you go to bed to not carry baggage into the next day, and to just let yesterday be yesterday and move forward with your life? What are you going to do? And so I definitely challenge you guys to explore that, unpack different things that you like to do, journal, draw. It could be watching TV. It could be spending time with friends. Whatever that is for you, find it and keep it in your routine so that you are able to just find your footing from a day and relax. I think it's so important to relax sometimes. And, we're always on the go, always thinking of what's next, but unwind and take that time to think about the current moment that you're in. And then what are you going to do the next day to change what happened? C's 2 cents for today is going to be, I challenge you guys to, like I said earlier, unwind, but let me just add a little pizzazz. Make a playlist and call it like your feel-good playlist or your unwind playlist, whatever that is, and put on songs for it that are just going to help you have a good mood before you're going to bed. And I suggest that you play it, or not. You don't have to, but that's just my 2 cents. Thank you guys so much for listening to this week's episode. If you like anything you heard, be sure to share with a friend, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at The Honesty Circle so you can stay updated on Circle news. Thanks again for listening, and go conquer your week.